One of the other little homies pulled up in one of those Trans Am, IROC, like a nice stolen car that they had, that they had been around. And I go, hey, come here. And hey, I need a ride. The homie goes like, I want to make some money. Can we're going to go make money? I go, yeah, we're going to go make money. Go down here. So I took him. The first neighborhood I went to, as a matter of fact, I didn't go into a neighborhood. I went to Hollywood, Highland, and Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
When all those Spice Us were selling that bullshit dope. Like, there was just Spice Us running rampant around
right.
On Hollywood and Highland?
Yeah. Oh, it was bad,
running
bro.
up to the cars and
they were
fucking
running
dope.
like. So I went up there and I robbed a whole bunch of them. Really didn't rob. Made them think I was buying it. And when they would drop the dope in my hand, I would just jump in the car. And just go to the next street, jump out, and then get a few more. So it's like by the time, like within a 5-minute or 10-minute period of time, I got like 50 or 60 rocks.
Yeah.
That they're up there selling, like dimes, 20s, whatever.
Yeah.
So the dude looks over at me. He's like, man, I don't smoke that shit. I'm like, don't worry, homie. We're going to take this. We're going to give it to the homeboys, and they can sell it, and we're going to make money. So, yeah, we're going, and, so I got, I go up there to Cherokee by Musso and Frank. There was a spot up there where they used to sell, that was Hollywood 18th Street up there.
Yeah.
I went up there, man, and I jumped out the car. And it was a dude right there that I knew. He knew me, right? But around that time, everybody was trying to be cool because there was a lot of money to be made in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood was like a lot of money, So I jumped out of the car, and it was getting late. It was like in 11, 12 o'clock. And he had some, I don't know. I go, what do you got? And he goes, I got this last little bit of the last of the half ounce that I've been breaking. If you ever fuck with dope and you have one of those sandwich bags, when it all balls up into the corner, and you take it, there's a lot. That's gonna be like 1.5 grams in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right. So I got that in my hand, and I told him I'll be right back. And he's like, no, fuck that. And I'm like, hey, homie, I got you. I'll be right back. And I'm jumping in the car, and the homie's like, oh, some more. So that. So they're coming out from the back. Hey, you can't do that. Come here. Come back. I go, yeah, I'll be right back. And then take off. We're going back to the neighborhood. I go, yeah, we got enough dope now, man. We're going to come up.
Yeah. Like, a couple $100 worth of dope.
He's like, we ain't even got money for the gas. I'm like, don't worry about the gas. When we get to the hood, don't trip.
Yeah.
When I get to the neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
And I get out, and my homeboys pull me aside. They go, hey, man, hey, what'd you do up there in 18th Street? I go, what do you mean 18th? Like, I'm sorry, 18th Street? Like, which one was that?
Yeah.
Because I felt the vibe of my homies are like, what'd you do, man? Them fools came through here. And then first thing they said, like, where's your homeboy Lepke?
They didn't shoot nobody.
No, and then he goes, and the thing about it is, there was it's like they came here and they were cool when they could have lit us up. Because, did you go up there? I'm like, yeah, they're like, you need to go home and say, they're looking for you, homie.
Yeah.
Like, you need to get the bike, give them the bike. They give me a stolen beach cruiser. So I get on the bike and I got a few rocks in my mouth. I gave the little homie some. I gave my homie. In other words, I blessed my neighborhood with that whole fucking come up.
Yeah.
I'm like, from all the shit that I did to you guys for the past week, here you go. I'll be back tomorrow. See you tomorrow. You know where I drive? I drive all the way back up to fucking McCadden and fucking Yucca, where I got more homeboys from my neighborhood on McCadden. I still got dope that I want to bless these little homies with.
Yeah.
Right? And maybe take another blast because I just rode from El Centro.
Yeah.
I put the beach cruiser on the church. There's a church behind me. Right? I don't notice this. I put the fucking bike up. I call this brother. Come here, bro. He's got the pipe like this. He's smoking. He's moving the pipe around. I'm like, let me see that pipe. He's like, oh, don't push my pipe. Go ahead, hold on. See what I got?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I ain't fucking around. I take a big old fucking, like one of the biggest pieces of the thing, and I'm just, he's like, shit's dropping. I'm like, hey, don't trip off that. Start tripping, and you can't kick it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna save you. There's gonna be a lot in there. I can't take this whole fucking thing.
Okay with you.
Go ahead, big man. Man, I get a good one, man. I'm talking about it so good. I'm blowing that motherfucker out, and I turn like this, and I go, and then it dawned on me, man. I just fucking took a hit, and I'm a spiritual man, even when I'm fucking around. And I go, this ain't cool. I just smoke on the Lord's property in front of the Lord's house, and right after I thought that, a fucking Granada pulled up, man, on the wrong side of the street, and they're like, yeah, it's it. Yeah, homie, what's up? Remember me? So Chato got out. First Chato gets out, I start fighting him. They're like, where you from? Let's say, I'm like, you know where I'm from. I start fighting Chato, right? And then the dude, the crumb sack dude, right?
Yeah.
For the dude in the front, he comes out, right? There's 3 of them. So I'm fighting the driver, me and him are head up, right? And I'm rushing, man, because I just took this hit. The black guy's gone.
Yeah.
Everybody's gone.
Like the pipe's gone, everything. Everything there is.
Yeah.
So the other dude is like, muévete, muévete. Mórtalo, mórtalo. I hear the one dude saying, because I'm thinking, well, these motherfuckers are moving like they got a gun.
Yeah.
Like, but it's not coming because everything's happening so quick, and all I feel is fucking the bullets hitting me, bro. And it's like the adrenaline.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, like a lot of people haven't experienced that, the adrenaline thing.
Yeah.
But the adrenaline is almost like shooting a straight ball of coke.
Yeah.
Like you feel it, like your adrenaline goes up, right? And they got in the car all cool. Like he emptied the gun. What's going through my head is, okay, I need to get from here to Hollywood Boulevard because I know if I could get to Hollywood Boulevard, there's cops, there's a fucking ambulance, and there's people that'll see me that I'm fucked up.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm fucking trying to get up to Hollywood Boulevard. I'm halfway between the Egyptian Theater or somewhere there where there's nothing but parking lots. And it's getting real dark and I'm not making it. I'm starting to see like the fucking fog in the TV.
Yeah.
Like, because what's happening is the process that's taking place is one of the bullets went in my lung. And my lung is filling up with blood. Right? So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, and then, I got one that went a fraction from an inch to my heart. I got one ruptured my spleen. So there's a whole bunch of drama going on. And all I know is that I'm losing my and I hit my knees, bro. And I couldn't make it to Hollywood, but I made it halfway up that block, right?
Yeah.
And I got there, and I hit my knees, and it dawned on me. I'm going to tell you exactly what I saw before I went out. Was the streets you got high on, you gangbanged for, that you represented, the neighborhood, the name, right? Mm-hmm. This is part of the game of this. This is how it's going to end for you.
Yeah.
You knew when you fucking got jumped into the barrio, and you knew when you started deciding to take your will and put it in the hands of all this dope and using and doing scandalous shit and fucked up things and abusing everybody and anybody who loved you, no concern for your grandmother. All this shit was like going through my head. Right?
Yeah.
And then the split decision, the moment of the clarity that we call, the moment of clarity, which was a moment of me just accepting the fact. And I told myself, man, I go, this is what you got coming. I'm dying now, so I got to accept this.
Yeah.
Right. And I didn't ask God. I didn't go, hey, man, I'm going to be a good guy if you let me pull through. It wasn't one of those prayers.
Yeah.
It was like, please, man, put me somewhere where I didn't have to suffer like I did down here. That was my prayer. Do something with me so I won't suffer no longer.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a good guy at some point. I helped the old lady with her groceries.
Yeah.
I fucking opened the door like my grandmother taught me. Right. Respect women and children. Open the door for an old lady. Be a good individual. There was some point of that I incorporated in some of my program, but not all of it. But whatever I got coming, I accept it. And all I remember was I opened my fucking eyes 9.5 hours later with some dope still stuck in my mouth. Cedars-Sinai Hospital, trauma center, intensive care up there, and I can't move. So I'm thinking, you come out of a 9.5 hours of surgery, you don't know where the fuck you're at. You can't talk. You don't know what's fucking going on. I start crying. It's a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm alive. The fucking good Lord, after all that shit I was shooting to him about, I accept what's going to happen. I open my fucking eyes. I'm still on earth. The nurse came. I start writing shit down. She's like, you're okay. You can't talk. You have a chest tube. I wrote water. You can't drink water when you got that thing in you. There's no water. So I lived through that, man.
That's wild.
That was a good one, man. That was like, that should have been the wake-up call, right?
Yeah.
Like I sit amongst you and share the story like you kids are listening. It's time to do the right thing today and help others and lead them to a better life, man. I go with the sincerity in my heart to take an individual, you youngsters who are listening, man, that are fucking indulging in bad lifestyle, man, and not doing healthy things for yourself. I'm here, man, as a prime example that if you're one sitting there, I'm fucking too slick, it ain't gonna happen to a guy like me. I got it better. I know what I'm doing. You're just a fucking trick-ass dolphin from a neighborhood. Yeah, well, you know what? I know, I'm going to tell you like this, man. If that's how you feel, that's good. I respect your feelings and whatever you're going to go through. But if you get down like the way I get down and you shoot dope the way I shoot dope, get ready for the bullets because they're on the menu.
Yeah, they're on the menu.
Yep.